In today's episode, we're going to walk in the footsteps of Saint Columbanus, an Irish missionary born in Leinster but moved to Bangor to study at the Bangor Abbey. The Via Columbani is a religious pilgrimage that winds its way through 8 countries in Europe. Today we're going to be walking the final part of the Irish route, which is from Cumber to Bangor in County Down. We'll learn about the settlement of the area by Scots, the importance of the Clannyboy estate in the run-up to the First World War, and how the area was used as a lead mine, largest in Ireland in its day. So today we're going to do the Columban Trail, which stretches actually from County Carlow, ends in Bangor, County Down. So we're just going to do the last day of it essentially, so it's one day's walking, 6 hours. We're going to start here in Cumber. The designer of the Titanic, their house is here. This was their house. This was the Andrews family's house. It's actually now a Tesco and a coffee shop, so we're going to go and get some coffee, folks. What time is it? It's coffee o'clock. Too early for a beer, I think. Well, you never know. We're going to try the Sugarcane Bistro. Pretty busy, but let's go inside and check it out. Look what I've just noticed, they've got huevos rancheros here.
Sorry, do you want to speak to me?
Oh yes, I see you've got some Mexican food here, you've got huevos rancheros. Yes, they've got huevos rancheros. I wonder if the huevos rancheros here are as good as the huevos rancheros in Mexico. Let's find out.
No, we have a Spanish chef.
Yeah, well let's say hello. Hi. We've got to get good fuel here, good food, so we're starting off in I'm all excited, folks. First time I've had huevos rancheros in Northern Ireland, and it does look pretty good. I think it's time I get stuck in here. Taste the lovely guacamole, mayonnaise or hollandaise sauce, beans. It's on some sort of bread, with a big tortilla.
How's that for you?
Very good, yes. If you're visiting Northern Ireland, come into Sugarcane Cafe in Cumber on the Camino to Saint Columbanus.
Do you know how long we have been in business?
How long?
We're going into our 18th year of trading in April.
Oh really?
Yeah.
18 years of making huevos rancheros in Cumber. I'm going to get some water, folks. Water, what about you? The Camino does start here in Cumber in the Market Square. '100th anniversary of the loss of the RMS Titanic. So any of you that are interested in Titanic history, come to Cumber and check out the Cumber Square. So this monument is the War Memorial. There's a list of all the men who have served from this Cumber area. Gillespie Monument. Robert Rollo Gillespie. So yeah, we could do a pub crawl of Cumber one day.
Pub crawl.
There's a bit of a loyalist shop here. Some apprentice boys. Sash. There's Big King Charles. Coronation Day is going to be 6th of May. If you want some Charlie's memorabilia for the big day, come down to the Wee Spot of Ulster. Wee Spot in Ulster. Wee Spot in Europe. I'm actually getting a bit thirsty doing this. It's almost beer o'clock, I think. But I play in the field.
Over the famous Earlies.
Oh, aye.
A few Earlies.
So we've just taken a wee diversion off the path here, folks. This is old Cumber to Newtownards Railway, which still has the tracks in the middle of the road. But they built their house, railway cottage, little remnant of the old BCDR line. we continue our journey. As always, you come with us. What time is it, folks?
It's nearly beer o'clock, I think.
Nearly beer o'clock, yes.
Now I'm happy.
Yeah, there's plenty of pubs in Newtownards we can try it, I'm sure. Because we want to get over there, folks. See over those windmills? That's the White Spots Country Park, so that's where it really begins. Keep watching to learn more about this little part of County Down, this part of Ulster. Not sure. Yeah, it looks like they were lookout points. Yeah. So folks, we've made it to Ards, Newtownards. Just checking out the memorial garden here, the cenotaph in the middle of the town. That's Newtownards Priory over there, it looks closed. We'll go and investigate in a little minute. This one is a Polish monument, dedicated to the memory of the Polish airmen who lost their lives in the Battle of Britain. That one's sort of worn off. That one's still see the original. Apparently there is another one like this in Edinburgh. Part one of our journey. We've made it as far as Ards and we've had to call in for some refreshments here. We're a little bit parched.
It's only took us 3 hours.
I know, it's only taken us 3 hours. So we're just here in the Parlour Bar in Ards, which is the oldest bar in the town actually. Oldest bar, established in 1735. So if you're in Newtownards, come and check it out. Good pint of Guinness, friendly staff. So folks, we're just backpacking through Loyalisma Villa. What did you think of the Guinness in there, Jeff? Good. First time having Guinness in his whole life. So now we're backpacking through Ards. As always, you come on the journey with us. Down Northern Ireland Centenary, so there's a little. So we're leaving. Bye bye, Ards. Bye bye. Say bye bye. See you. We're approaching the BCDR line from Newtownards to Conlig and onto Donegal. It's just here. You can see the embankment still standing. I think there would have been a bridge here at one stage, but it's not really utilised as a walkway. So the Saw Museum is in here, folks, but as it says on the internet, it is closed. So I'm not sure when that's going to reopen. But yeah, this is the access point to the forest. White Spots Country Park. We're going to lead mines and then we go to Helen's Tower, which there is the Columban Way, so there's a bit of information about it. The Columban Way forms a section of the European Via Columbani from Mount Leinster, Ireland to Bangor and across 8 countries of Europe. So it's not just a wee dander, folks. We're going to visit Helen's Tower, the Candyboy Camp, which is where the original UVF trained. We started our walk in Cumber today, so we basically followed the road. We came off here at the little embankment, past Londonderry Park, through Newtownards, stopped off for a pint. Now we're in the White Spot Country Park and we go back around past the back of the Blackwood Golf Centre and all the way through to Helen's Bay. How are you feeling so far?
Alright.
First bit where it's been quite hilly. It's a bit mucky on the feet. Got my hiking boots on, folks. Jeff and his trainers. So come equipped. Make sure you're wearing your proper hiking shoes.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about the White Spots lead mine. So just where we are today. During the 1850s, at the height of mining activity, 400 men and boys were employed at White Spots, 220 men working underground and 180 people at the surface. Boys, some as young as 7 or 8 years old, worked from 7 a.m. to 6:15 p.m. in the summer, hammering ore from the mined rock. And the mine finally closed in 1913. So there's Mount Leinster where he was born. And you go all the way through Ireland here, up to the Midlands, up to Longford, all the way through Monaghan, Armagh, Portadown, and all the way up here to Bangor. So we're just outside Bangor, County Down at the moment. There's not really a lot of awareness about it. Whenever I was in the pub earlier in Newtownards, I asked about, has anyone heard of it really? And it's kind of unheard of. I guess the council are trying to promote it, and that's the reason my video really is just to highlight it. Backpacking in my own backyard, that's what this series is all about. Today's walk is about 6 hours. There, look, the Columban way. Helen's Tower, here I stand, dominant over sea and land. Son's love built me, and I hold, mother's love in lettered gold. Love is in and out of time, I am mortal stone and lime. Would my granite girth were strong, as either love to last as long. I should wear my crown entire, to and through the doomsday fire, and be found of angel eyes, in earth's recurring paradise. Alfred Tennyson, 1861. Helen's Tower is actually an Airbnb. You can check it out. This was built in 1848 by William Byrne in the Scottish baronial style. Construction was completed in October 1861. It was part of an ambitious landscape project by Lord Dufferin, covering the 5 miles between here and the coast at Helen's Bay. The tower was named in honour of his mother Helen. It was built as an idyllic retreat, and poems were written in its honour by Tennyson, Kipling, Argyll and other luminaries of the 19th century literary world. However, the tower took on an unforeseen poignancy after the Battle of the Somme in 1916. The land around the tower had been used as a training camp by the 36th Ulster Division prior to their embarkation from Belfast to France. For those soldiers, Helen's Tower would have been a lasting image as they sailed out of Belfast Lough. For this reason, in 1921, funds were raised by the families of the fallen, and an exact replica, the Ulster Tower, built on the battlefield at Thiepval. The Blackwood family arrived in Bangor when John Blackwood, a Scottish settler, came in the 17th century. In 1764, his son, also called John, settled on the Clannyboy estate, then known as Ballyleedy, and by the early 1800s they had become the Barons of Dufferin and Clannyboy. The most distinguished member of the family was the Victorian diplomat Frederick Hamilton Temple Blackwood. It's a bit of a mouthful, folks. In acknowledgement of his illustrious career was created the first Marquess of Dufferin and Ava in 1888. Lord Dufferin, who started out as an explorer and author, became one of the most successful diplomats of the Victorian age, holding all of the major diplomatic appointments of the day, such as being Governor-General of Canada, Ambassador to France, Russia and Italy, and Viceroy of India. He also developed the nearby village of Helen's Bay, named after his mother, and was instrumental in the founding of the Bangor to Belfast Railway, which we're going to explore. Lord Dufferin built Helen's Tower to celebrate the life of his mother, Helen Selina Sheridan, the granddaughter of the famous Irish playwright, but also as a way of providing local employment in the aftermath of the famine. So folks, we're just walking past where the UVF training camp would have been, just in here. The others have to go home. It is 5:10 in the afternoon. So I'm going to try and get down Clannyboy Avenue before it gets dark. Oh! Chop, 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 pronto, pronto, pronto. So the light is starting to fade. Ooh, nearly fell over there. The time is ticking. Can I get to Helen's Bay before dark sets? Keep watching to find out. I think this is the way, folks. I looked on the map. Go straight on. This will take us back on to Clannyboy Avenue. I'm committed now, folks. No going back. I'm gonna get down to Helen's Bay. Hope this is the right path. I'm not just walking up some random farmer's field here. Where am I? I'm lost. Estoy perdido. Do not do this in dark conditions. And we have light, folks. Let there be light. I made it out of the woods. Back to civilization. At least I can see now. Tell you what, folks, my feet are absolutely killing me. I'm wearing the right shoes, but I don't think I'm wearing the right socks. So I didn't quite finish the Camino today because it's got dark and it was impossible to walk in the forest.